Nick Diaz was originally scheduled to fight Vicente Luque at UFC 310 in December, but the fight was cancelled after Diaz pulled out. Earlier this month, a video of Nick Diaz was going around that had fans concerned for him. It showed Nick shirtless in public trying to light something on fire.
Nick!
What? What are you doing?
Are you okay?
What's that for?
Are you alright?
Yes.
Vicente Luque says he knew his fight with Nick Diaz wasn't gonna happen after he saw that video. Luque told Inside Fighting that he's praying for Nick Diaz to get his life back on track.
Yeah, so it started with that video, that showed up of him on the street, and a lot of people were like saying a lot of things, and it is a crazy video when you see it, right? But at the same time, I was really concerned more than anything for Nick, and you never want to see somebody in that condition, especially after having the career he had, being the legend he is. I don't want to see a guy end up like that, and what I hope and pray for is that he can recover, he can, get back in track, whatever, that is. I don't know what that would be for him, but just be able to, I don't know, get things together and, take care of his family, take care of himself, and be able to move on, and do anything that he plans on doing forward. And that's kind of when I started to realize, and Ali was talking to me, we got to start thinking on a plan B. What are we going to do? And that's when they were working on names.
Petr Yan defeated Davison Figueiredo at UFC Macau, winning all 5 rounds on all 3 judges' scorecards. After the fight, Petr Yan called for a title fight with Merab Dvalishvili next. Merab has accepted Petr Yan's call-out and wants the fight to happen in March next year.
I want to say, Merab, what you say now when I beat #1 contender in
yes.
division.
Yes.
I want to do rematch.
Let's do.
Merab, let's get it.
Let's go, Peter. Okay. I say yes, and I would love to fight with you. I'm impressive. That was a great fight, my friend.
Well, congratulations.
Let's go, Peter. I'm coming for you. No, you coming for me. Hey, great fight. I'm excited to fight him again because he deserved it. Petr Yan dominate this fight. He's just fresh, look damn good, grappling, striking, speed, timing. Bro, he looks like a killer. We all know how good he is and how good our fight will be. And he's the most deserving fight now in bantamweight division. He's former champion. He fought the best of the best. Yan versus Merab 2 in US or in Georgia.
Umar Nurmagomedov has been campaigning for a title shot with Merab for a while now, so he's not happy to see Merab accepting Yan's call-out. Umar tweeted, "No one is surprised. Someone please tell him this looks terrible. If I were him, I wouldn't want to fight me either. He's right to be afraid." Michael Chandler wants to return next year around International Fight Week in July. Chandler listed Conor McGregor, Max Holloway, and Justin Gaethje as potential opponents.
I think me and Conor International Fight Week is the next fight. That's what I'm throwing out there. Like, I think June, July. But I'll talk to Hunter in the next couple days. Well, no matter what, it's like Chandler versus anybody is a thumbs up for the UFC right now. Max Holloway for the BMF belt. I don't know what my ranking is now. Probably still 7-ish or whatever. He's number 5 because he beat Gaethje, So like you got 2 guys inside the top 10, BMF belt, 155. Chandler versus Gaethje 2. That's a big fight,
Justin Gaethje is not interested in fighting Michael Chandler. Gaethje told Helen Yee that he wants either Oliveira, Poirier, or Max Holloway next.
No, I'm more interested in a rematch with Oliveira or Poirier, but I prefer something new. I think me and Poirier would be a great fight, if it is his last one. I just think that we're both contenders, and I don't think we're contenders if we fight each other. And so I'm content with the 1-1. Hopefully he is, and then I think Dan Hooker. I don't know if Volkanovski's coming. I know Holloway's coming back, or maybe coming back up. I would love that rematch. But yeah, being number 3, I mean, there's a lot of options. Yeah, I think I told him I want to fight in March. So March, I think it's in Vegas. I'll be there.
Henry Cejudo wants to be Dominic Cruz's retirement fight. Dominic Cruz told TMZ Sports this week that he wants one last dance in the UFC.
I'll tell you, I think I got a last dance. I want one last dance in me. Just go out there and go have fun. And when I say fun, I mean fight to the bitter death and see what I have in me. And that's the fun comes, months after that. That's when it gets to set in and be like, okay, that was fun. But, I'm ready to walk into the fire again and see what life and death really looks like. And one more go at that will be a pleasure. So I'm building myself up. I'm at altitude. I'm out here in Mexico City at the PI. Some of the best training I've ever had in my whole career. I wanted to get after it this year, but it's not looking like a matchup's, getting negotiated exactly the way it is. There's some guys out there that have looked really good, that the whole division's stacked. So it's been incredible to be part of that division, but probably early next year is what's going to work and line up.
Henry Cejudo said on his Pound for Pound podcast that he welcomes a rematch with Dominic Cruz, and if the UFC were to offer him the fight, he'll take it.
Dominic Snooze. The only thing I remember about Dominic Cruz when I put that freaking knee on top of his freaking dome. That's the only thing that I remember him. And then he woke up. He was talking about, I need some alcohols and cigarettes, and starts blaming the referee when he had 13 unanswered shots. I actually like that fight. If the UFC wants to make it, let's make it happen. But as I told you before, as I told Bautista and everybody else, I don't want to get in a fight with Hunter no more. I'm allowing Hunter to really pick the fight. If he wants to give Dominic Cruz that fight, then let's do it. Like if Dominic wants to do it, the UFC wants to do it, I'm down, dude. Like I said, at this point, Kamaru, when you're a champion, if you have a legacy, people want to come at you. I mean, how many fighters? Yeah, I've been out for close to a year. How many fighters want it because they think we're declining, but we gotta show up and we gotta represent. But either way, Dominic Snooze or Cheeto, Hot Cheetos, if you want some of that smoke, a Long Dong, your Slong Dong, or Bautista, I'm allowing Hunter to do his pick, and whatever it is that he wants to, I'm scrapping, dude.